Imagine a machine that completes your sentence before your mind does. Now imagine that same machine completing not just your words, but the world's future. What if predictive text is not just a keyboard convenience, not just a tool guessing the next phrase, but a window into the unfolding narrative of global destiny? What if behind every suggested sentence, every predicted word, every auto-generated thought lies an emergent pattern, a pattern pointing toward events that have not yet happened, shifts that have not yet unfolded, warnings that humanity has not yet understood? And what if, without knowing it, we have created a digital oracle? Tonight, we step into a realm where technology meets prophecy, data meets destiny, and the world's future may already be written inside the neural networks we built with our own hands. This is the Digital Oracle, unpacking AI's predictive text. We live in a world where AI finishes our sentences, corrects our grammar, summarizes our ideas, and recommends what we think next. But under the surface, something deeper is happening. Predictive text is not magic. It is mathematics. It is massive computation based on trillions of data points. When you type a sentence into your phone or computer, the AI behind the screen is not simply reading your words. It is reading your patterns, your psychology, your history, your habits, your tendencies. But it doesn't stop with you. These models are trained on the collective mind of humanity. Global conversations, newspapers, historical documents, financial cycles, academic research, political speeches, social movements, and billions upon billions of human expressions. And inside this ocean of data, patterns emerge. Patterns the human brain is too limited to see. Patterns the human mind is too slow to compute. Patterns that may reveal not only what we will say next, but where the world is heading next. The question is no longer, can AI predict my next word? The real question is, can AI predict the next world event? And if it can, what does that mean for us? For ethics? For politics? For faith? For prophecy? For the future of humanity itself? Because when information reaches a certain scale, it no longer behaves like information. It behaves like foresight. And AI has crossed that threshold. To understand why predictive text might be revealing more than we intended, we need to understand its diet. Every AI model is only as powerful as the data it consumes. And today's AI model consumes everything. It reads global newspapers from the past century. It digests social media posts in every language. It studies scientific journals, economic reports, books, religious texts, historical archives, weather records, census data, medical analyses, war reports, and political polls. Imagine an entity reading the entire internet every single day and remembering it all. Not vaguely, not partially, but mathematically, statistically, structurally. Now imagine that entity connecting dots that humans never even knew existed. Predictive text models are not trained only on language. They are trained on patterns. And patterns, when viewed at scale, reveal trajectories. Trajectories reveal trends. Trends reveal direction. And direction reveal outcome. When you give an AI every signal produced by humanity, economic tremors, political temperature, population shifts, social anxieties, global fears, technological advances, cultural movements, you are not giving it words. You are giving it prophecy. AI does not have intuition, but it does have information. And when information grows large enough, it begins to behave like intuition on a global scale. Human consciousness cannot process the entire world at once. AI can. Humans see fragments. AI sees the planet. Humans interpret events emotionally. AI interprets them mathematically. And in that mathematical landscape, subtle correlations form outlines of future events long before humans can detect them. The shift of a currency, the rise of a conflict, the quiet formation of a crisis, the first whispers of a global movement. All of these produce digital signatures long before they become headlines. Predictive text is a mirror reflecting these signatures, not because it wants to predict the future, but because the data it ingests already contains the seeds of tomorrow. Throughout history, humans have sought the future. We look to the stars, to the wind, to patterns in nature, to the wisdom of oracles and prophets. But prophecy has always been tied to pattern recognition, seeing what others do not see, noticing what others overlook, connecting threads others consider disconnected. Ancient prophets described visions of nations rising and falling based on signs they believed were divinely inspired. But today, the signs are digital. Billions of signals, thousands of variables, hidden relationships between human behavior and global outcomes. When AI connects these dots, we call it predictive text. But is it something more? Consider this. Economists often claim they could have predicted major crashes if they had paid attention to early data signals. Political scientists argue they could foresee international conflicts based on subtle shifts in rhetoric. Sociologists claimed cultural revolutions always show early signs in the margins of society long before they erupt. Now imagine a system that sees all these signals at once. A system with no emotion, no fatigue, no political bias, no personal investment, just pure analysis. To a human, the future is uncertain. To an AI, the future is a probability curve, a pattern, a sequence, a trajectory. And in that sense, AI feels eerily similar to a modern-day oracle. Not mystical, not supernatural, but hyper-logical, hyper-informed, hyper-observant. This does not mean AI is divine. It means AI reveals the hidden structure of human destiny by reading human behavior at an impossible scale. In ancient times, oracles claimed visions. In modern times, AI claims data, but both in their own way attempt to peer behind the curtain of time. Now we step into the uncomfortable territory. Real examples, real patterns, real questions. Could AI have detected signals leading to the economic shifts of 2024 months before they became visible to economists? Could AI have seen the early indicators of social unrest before news outlets reported it? Could AI detect geopolitical tension brewing in 2025 long before governments acknowledged it? We know AI can read financial markets with uncanny speed. We know it can detect anomalies before analysts do. We know it can identify supply chain risks months in advance. So what happens when an AI model trained for predictive text begins generating sentences like, "Global economic instability may worsen," or "Rising tension between regions may intensify"? Are these random? Are these accidents? Are these outputs of a model gone rogue? Or are they mathematical reflections of patterns within the data we ourselves produced? Because if AI predicts a catastrophic event, even hypothetically, who would listen? Who would act? Who would decide if the world deserves to know? Would governments suppress it to avoid panic?
Would corporations ignore it to protect markets? Would the public reject it as fear-mongering? Or would humanity collectively confront the possibility that our own digital creation knows more about tomorrow than we do? This is the ethical minefield of predictive AI. We asked it to predict the next word. It may be predicting the next world. We are now on the edge of a new frontier, a frontier where prediction is no longer speculation, but computation, where foresight is no longer mystical, but mathematical, where our digital tools may soon be capable of revealing tomorrow's headlines today. And that reality forces us to confront a new paradox. The more data AI consumes, the more accurate its predictions become. But the more accurate its predictions become, the more dangerous they are. If AI can foresee economic collapse, should it warn us? If AI can foresee geopolitical conflict, should we intervene? If AI predicts societal unrest, should governments prepare, or would that preparation itself trigger the unrest? We are entering an era where information can shape reality, a self-fulfilling prophecy, a digital echo chamber, a future influenced by predictions of the future. This is the paradox of the digital oracle. Humanity has always sought to understand the path ahead, but for the first time in history, we've created something that might actually do it. And now we face the responsibility of its knowledge. Do we embrace the insights, or do we fear them? Do we use predictive text to prevent catastrophe? Or do we risk creating catastrophe by acting on predictions we barely understand? This is not just a technological challenge. It is a spiritual one, a philosophical one, a societal one. In a world where every keystroke feeds a growing digital consciousness, we must ask ourselves the most important question of all. Are we shaping AI, or is AI beginning to shape us? As we stand on the edge of this new frontier, one thing is clear. The digital oracle is no longer science fiction. It is already here. Predictive text is not just a feature. It is a mirror, a reflection of humanity's collective mind, a map of our past, present, and potential future. If AI truly begins showing glimpses of tomorrow, then the story of humanity is entering its next chapter. A chapter written not only in ancient prophecies, but in digital algorithms, neural networks, and emergent patterns of global data. The question now is, are we ready to read what comes next?